see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night.
It started back with the Apex Corporation in the 70s and the birth of Silangan River in North Korea. Even back then, their tech was way ahead of what was coming out of America. We bought everything they could sell, from phones to tablets to just about anything. And when they started making weapons, well, we couldn't resist. Our wars in the Middle East had been getting worse and worse, one leading straight to the next. Even after that terrible day in Riyadh, we kept fighting as our country fell apart. And still, we bought Apex to give us an edge. As the dollar tanked, our debt to North Korea spiraled. Unemployment rocketed, and the country was on its knees. The failing government defaulted on the debt, and the North Koreans made their decision. Every piece of technology they'd sold us had a back door. They turned off our military with a single button press. The first KPA troops on U.S. soil were said to be there to rebuild. But after the early aid packages, it was only brutality. They stole our liberty and our freedom. America is under control of the KPA.
at all times.
The Chinese
President Xi Jinping at the moment has told their troops on the ground to maintain a state of high alert. He went ahead to tell the troops that pull all your minds and energy into preparing for law.
They dream about it because if that happens, they'll own the United States. And China, I can tell you specifically, will own the United States.
I think Joe Biden's view on China is?
Well, I don't think he has an overly optimistic view, right? I'm afraid, a little bit about trying to turn the clock back to 2016 and going back to cooperation engagement. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Chinese Communist Party will try to lure him back into that with false promises. I mean, what they're going to say is, hey, President Biden, we'll work with you on North Korea if you just let the pressure off us a little bit. Hey, what we'll do is we'll work with you on climate change. Well, meanwhile, China is circumventing the UN sanctions against North Korea, and whereas we have a North Korea policy and strategy, they have a U.S. policy and strategy. They see North Korea as an opportunity to drive us out of the United States.
As the dollar tanked, our debt to North Korea spiraled. Unemployment rocketed, and the country was on its knees. The failing government defaulted on the debt, and the North Koreans made their decision.
Thank you.